everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is a quick sort of haul. It's just one item actually, but I just wanted to show you what I bought because if you don't know, I had a voucher for my birthday in January from my mum for Debenhams, and I really wanted to go to the Debenhams in Leicester because they've got an Urban Decay, and I've never really been into Urban Decay. It's not like it's my favourite shadows or anything. I have a few shadows and I've got the Naked 3, but they haven't overly impressed me to the point where I think it's good value for money. I think they're good shadows, but I feel like the Makeup Revolution ones have been just as good, if not better, in some occasions. So I saw the Vice 3 last year and I thought it was a brilliant palette. The fact that it had lots of different colours, it was a bit bigger, it was quite nice. And I was really tempted by it, but I didn't buy it, and I'm gutted actually because it looks stunning. And then they brought out the Gwen Stefani palette, and everybody was going mad over the Gwen Stefani palette, and I just really wanted to go and trial it out before I bought it. I really wanted to have some swatches, etc., because I just felt that the Naked 3 had left me just really a bit meh. So while I was there, I saw the Vice 4, and the packaging is amazing, and it's £43, and the Gwen Stefani one was 39, I believe. No, 40. It was 40, and I already had £5 voucher on my card, on my Debenhams card. So I spent 35 on my voucher and £5 on my Debenhams card. So I had 25 left on my voucher. But because I'd ordered that palette, I got £5 back again. So effectively, I had £30 still to buy a palette, and I haven't bought anything. I've been waiting to see what I wanted. Nothing really stood out. I was still quite tempted by the Vice 4, but I wasn't sure. So I just left it. And then the other day, I saw there was a sale on in Debenhams. And one of the things in the sale with 30% off was the Vice 4 palette, going from £43 down to £30. And I thought, you know what, actually, that is a bargain. Now, I know that they've got another Vice palette coming out. It's Vice something else, Unlimited or something. I don't know. But I thought that the packaging and the fact that it's so different might be a better palette for me. So I thought I'd show it to you. So this is what the package looks like. And it comes just like this. Now, I didn't get anything free with this. I didn't get any primer. I didn't get any, they didn't send me any samples. So I was a bit gutted by that, actually. I thought that would have been quite a good thing to do. So as you can see, it's got this bluey, greeny, purpley ombre effect going on, as if it was like an oil slick, but also a bit like a spider's web. And it is really quite beautiful to look at. So at the moment, that's what that looks like. And inside you do get, and maybe this is why you don't get anything else, you do get a makeup bag, a bag that holds the palette. And actually you could use this as a makeup bag, and it's quite nice actually, good size. It's quite an interesting bag because the zip goes across and then down a bit. So yeah, quite interesting. And then inside is the palette, and like the box, it is a stunning ombre oil slick type colours effect. Very, very beautiful, very unique, and something that I don't have. Not only is it those colours, but it's very 3D. So this plastic bit at the top sort of raises over the top, and then underneath they've got black plastic. So it just gives it that extra dimension, and underneath it's like a matte black. And then it just says Vice here. And on the back it says Urban Decay Vice. It does say Vice, it doesn't say Vice 4, but we do know that it is Vice. It just says Vice palette. We do know it's the Vice 4. It says it on the box there. There we go. So inside is 5x4, 20 eyeshadows. That's actually quite a lot. And I thought I'd swatch some for you, or all of them. I haven't made a decision yet. It is literally stunning. I have swatched a couple, so you'll probably see some finger marks. Oh, nearly caught my finger. That's what it looks like. And so I think actually it's quite different. I think there's some really different shadows. There's one in here that looks broken, but it might not be. Maybe it's just my eyesight. So there's a few really different colours in here. One that really catches my eye is this one here, Bitter. What I like about this is that, and the same with the other Vice palettes, they seem to have neutral shades on the ends, on each end, and then in the middle they have the colours. They don't have a black matte colour in here, but I do have so many black matte colours that isn't really an issue, because it's not often that I use matte black. I just use darker colours on the outer V. We have my favourite sort of creamy nude, that's called Framed, which I would use as my all over the lid to take it down to a base. I have to say, these feel more pigmented and soft than the Gwen Stefani palette. I don't know why, they just do. The one that really catches my eye is this one here called Bones. It's like a warm toned silver. Now I know that sounds really ridiculous. What sort of colour is it? And it looks like that. It's almost like a taupey shade. I can't really describe it, but when it's on the lid, it's going to look so stunning. You can't see it, unfortunately. Let's get rid of that. I'm looking forward to sort of trying out this Bitten colour. Oh, wow, look at that. So warm, so lovely. And next to it is Bitter, sorry, not Bitten, Bitter Flame. This looks like an incredibly, wow, it's like a red with a gold glitter on top. It's like a peachy colour. Wow, they're so beautiful together. They're stunning. This colour, you've got a colour called 1985, and isn't there 1984 or 87 in the Gwen Stefani palette? So it's a bit weird that there's two colours in the 80s. But this one, I mean, just look at that. It's like a duochrome, pink and purple, quite powdery, but it does come up so beautiful in the swatch. This lovely navy indigo called Beat Down, Arctic, Grasshopper and Sea Note. These blues are the bluey greens are lovely. I love the colour. This Sea Note, I've not even swatched that yet. Look at that. Oh, and then Arctic looks a bit like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm getting more and more excited the more I am swatching here, because I'm quite impressed. Wow. Look at the this swatch here. You also have a really gorgeous colour called Delete, and look at that. That is a dark brown if ever I saw one. Matte, lovely, and I would use that as I would a black. More likely to use it as than the black, actually, so it's working well for me. You've got, so I'll just go along because I'm just sort of in awe of this, and luckily, hopefully this isn't blinding you either. So we've got Bones here, Framed, Discreet, which is like a grey purple. That's really pretty. Bitter. We've got Grip. Looks like that. Fastball, which is this gorgeous duochrome peachy pink. Grasshopper. Oh, look at that colour. Let's have a look. There isn't any that have not impressed me so far. Deadbeat, looks like this. You've seen these two, 1985 and C Note. Low, it's very glittery, quite chunky glitter actually. I'm not keen on that particular formula. Let's get rid of those. Beat Down. I love Beat Down, that is a beautiful colour. That's one of my favourite colours. Underhand. Stunning. Arctic, I've just shown you. Crowbar is like a goldy black. It's like a dark grey with gold glitter in. And then we have the final row. What's that? Pandemonium. What a colour name. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's nice. Harlot. That colour there. Robbery. That's lovely for all over the lid. Look at that. And then Delete, which I've shown you already. So those are those three. That's going to look so pretty on the eye. So that is the palette and the swatches. I think I will definitely be doing some looks with this, and it's very different to anything that I've got. I think that's why I'm going to use it more, because I just would never have bought this if it hadn't have been reduced by so much. It does come with, and it's fallen out, but it's covered, its own brush, which I do like actually. I'm loving the fluffy brush. Very different to the one in the Naked palette actually. This is duo fibre, which is going to be perfect. I'm trying not to touch it on anything. And then you've got like a flat end to it. Really nice, quite a nice colour. I would probably keep it with the palette because I can't put it in my brush pot because it's dual ended. And that's the only thing that would bother me. Yeah, this is like a it's quite an odd thing to have a dual fibre brush like this. I wonder, yeah, it's definitely a blending brush, which is good because that's what you need, isn't it? You need a blending brush in this at the minimum, I would say. So that's that. I'll just show you one more time. Look at all those swatches. Bizarre. Look at that colour. These are quite incredible to look at, actually. Very beautiful. And I'm excited to do something with it that's very different, because it's not the sort of palette that I would normally buy, but that's the whole point, isn't it? So let me know if you have this palette and you'd like to see a tutorial using this palette, and let me know if you haven't got this palette but seeing a tutorial or having seen what the colours are like has made you want to buy it. I'm really excited to try this. I can't wait to do sort of a review on this and get some feedback from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below and give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye guys.